And welcome back, YouTube! This is Booster Box Buster here with the next part of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, played on original PlayStation 2 hardware. Last time we left off right before the final showdown with Omega Weiss. Now, this may be the last episode or part that has anything to do with this story, but our Let's Play is not over after this part. I will do a part where it contains me cleaning up all the memory capsules I missed, and then we will tackle the extra missions. So if you want to see that, make sure to tune in to the parts after this episode. But without further introduction, let's get into this. Omega Weiss, the final showdown between Omega and Chaos, is here. Those hurt. Sorry, I just want to make sure that the film is going okay. Just look at Omega though, so cool looking. Of course, I have to reload right when they're flying at me. Honestly, Omega Weiss looks like almost something like out of Mech Warrior or Armored Core, doesn't he? Oh. Now we're playing, break the, shields. Ouch. Actually, that didn't really hurt. Oh, wait. I'm gonna cheat. Use a high potion. So I think I have to actually hit Weiss now. Sometimes he jumps out, sometimes he's in. I don't understand it. Oh, that looks like it's going to be painful. What's he doing? That's a giant meteor. Oh. That hurt like a son of a gun. He's actually coming after me in his mecha suit. That's what Omega is, just a giant mech. We fought worse before. In original Final Fantasy we fought Ruby and Sapphire and wait, we didn't fight Sapphire. That was a cutscene. We fought Ruby and Emerald and Ultimate. If you took on those, you could easily take on Omega. And some guy named Weiss. I mean, come on, Weiss has nothing on Sephiroth. The Genova Wars. No sense in saving the potions because this is probably the final battle. Oh, we're letting this focus. We got the final results screen of the game. 13 hours, 45 minutes, 58 seconds. Targets destroyed, 1,477. Accuracy rate, almost 50. Damage sustained, way too much. Critical hits, not enough. Kill chains, did pretty good there. Items used, Magic casted, fair amount. Mako collected, 92%, that's pretty dang good for the entire game. Times KO'd, 5, that's not bad. Times expired, yeah, okay, time sucked, not gonna lie. Oh. It's not letting me pause.
Omega's ascending, but that would mean...
Even after all that, we could not stop Omega. The full force of chaos.
Vincent?
And that, my friends, is Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus. In its entirety. It appears Vincent has sacrificed himself for the greater good. A true... The need of the many is greater than the needs of the few. By the way, I could barely read the credits here because it looks like they use a weird font. It actually appears better on the camera than it does on my TV screen. I don't know how that happens. Oh, now it's getting a little bit out of focus. The game is over. We have reached the ending. That, my friend, is everything. So, final thoughts on the game's story. It has plot holes. Some stuff doesn't make sense. The difficulty curve goes from... It's easy for the most part, but then it spikes when you face Rosso the Crimson absurdly. That is an incredibly tough boss fight. I don't quite understand why that one was so tough when the rest of the game was pretty easy for the most part. The gameplay itself, the light RPG elements, that was fine.
Vincent. It has been almost a week since that day. The life stream has returned to the planet and has begun to flow normally once again. And I have started to fill the 10-year hole in my life. Or at least, started to try. I've learned so much in the past weeks. Now that I realize I'm not alone, I think I may be a little stronger than I was before. Have you heard from Cloud? He hasn't found anything. Ain't gonna make this easy for us, is he? Vincent, do you remember the last words we exchanged? Do you remember our promise? Your promise to Lucrezia. Go. Tell her how you feel. Tell her what is truly in your heart. I know that you probably will never see this, but I have to try. I have to believe. I've learned I must never never give up hope. Never.
Lucrezia. Everything's all right now. Omega and Chaos have returned to the planet. Thank you. It was you. You were the reason I survived.
Everyone's waiting, Vincent Valentine. I don't know why they made me come up here and get you. Not that I mind, though.
The end. I gotta say, so, gonna break it down quick. For the time this was released, the graphics, 10 out of 10, the graphics were top-notch, beautiful. The sound was pretty good. Not top-notch for Final Fantasy, but definitely really good. I'd say the sound was probably a good 8.5 out of 10. Story was kind of all over the place, not the best. I'd say the story was about a 6 out of 10. No, I'll be generous, 7 out of 10. And gameplay was good, pretty solid. Difficulty curve was kind of all over the place though, mostly on the easier side. I'd say gameplay was an 8. Honestly, if I were to rate this game, I'd give it a good solid 8, 8 out of 10. When I first played it, I did not like it, but upon replay, years later, this is definitely worth playing if you are a Final Fantasy fan. And you don't mind a different style game. I've never seen this before. I'm really excited to see it. Come on, game, focus.
It is not yet time for slumber. We still have much work to do. My brother.
Interesting. So it's supposed to set up a potential sequel that never really happened because the game did not perform as good as what they were hoping. But I gotta say, very happy to have completed this game. Excellent, excellent game. Much better the second time around, years later. If I would recommend it if you're looking for a good third-person shooter that's a bit on the easier side, and if you don't mind a lot of story. If you just want to get straight to the action, I defer you to a game like Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden. But if you're looking for just a good third-person, solid third-person shooter with a lot of story, definitely check this game out.